Hi everybody, hope everybody's doing well. What do we have today? Well, have you ever been in a disaster? Have you ever been having dirty water and you don't know what to do? Well, we have a simple solution for you. Chemists in the past solved this problem very easily. They call it simple distillation. So let me today show you how to do it. And it's amazing process. If you want to do a bigger amount of water, you can, and I'll show you how to do it. First, you need a flask. They call it bottom flask. Everything here, as you can see, you could buy it off Amazon. So it's not a big deal. We have a flask and we have, let me show you how to assemble everything so you'll know. This is the flask and we get the clamp to go around it. This is very important because you need to hold the clamp very good, strongly. This way, when it start the dirty water start evaporating, it's not gonna escape from it, which it will escape if you don't do it right way. And we have a three-way adapters here. This is where it goes, like this. And remember, all of these, you have to do a grease around them when you put them. We already applied for it, and this is the type of grease we use. And when you put the three-way adapters, now we have a thermometer. And we urge people not to buy mercury thermometer. Buy alcohol thermometer with a blue dye in it. Why? Because mercury is very dangerous and you don't want to really get, in trouble, inhale, a lot of things involved in it. So let's do this. And we have here the thermometer stopper adapter right here. We put it in, and then the trick in this, when you put it, you have to put it three ways. It's gonna reach over here, as you can see. It doesn't pass it. So let's do it. And you have to, and when you put it in, you turn it around. This way it doesn't break. Now, everything is done here. What's next is the condenser. This is the condenser. Condenser consists of two pipes, one inside the other. What it does, when the vapor goes around the pipe, the first pipe will have a water in it, regular water from, it has to be from an outlet, like even if it's a dirty water, it's okay, it's not a big deal. That what it does, it cools the vapor. When it cools the vapor, it comes at the end as a water. So we'll show you how to plug it in here. And as you can see here, you put it like that and you have a clamp. So right away you put a clamp so it doesn't come off. As you can see, right? That's one of the clamp right there. Now, the water lines. This is where the water source goes in from any source water, and you're gonna keep it running while you're doing the experiment. And the other one will be the outlet, which is the higher end, and that's where it comes off. And we're showing you, it's very simple, people. Really, you will learn a lot when you do it, but don't hurt yourself. The purpose of this, not to hurt yourself and to help yourself in an emergency. And this is the vacuum tube. So it goes at the end here, and it will go in another cup to get the water. And you have to put the clamp on it too, so it doesn't come off. See, like that. I will make sure this one. And we're gonna show you. We're gonna start the fire and all that, and the burning. But the trick, have you ever seen this trick? You never seen this trick. They call it a boiling stone. This is stone, you put it inside the dirty water here, right here in the bottom. It boil it faster. And you could get it anywhere you want, they sell it anywhere. It's like porcelain. And This is the hose. It goes by the faucet, dirty water. It's okay. And this is it. This is the whole experiment, how it's gonna go. And then you put it on a stand here and you put it on the fire. In a few minutes, we're gonna show you how. And I'm gonna show you that I'm gonna drink the water that comes out of here. The water comes out of here, it's gonna vapor. And when it vapor, you're gonna see the temperature here. It's gonna be rising until 100, 105, and the vapor is gonna go in the outer tube, because the inner tube has the other water in to cool it off. And then you're gonna see the drop of water coming at the end. It's gonna be amazing. This is a survival kit for all of us people. Everybody needs to know how to get clean water, especially people who has kids and they don't know what to do. I remember when disaster happened, we are 2-3 days away from any help. And the most important, we figure it's the water. I know after 3-4 days, the water is gonna flood any area. You know, FEMA will bring it, or other agency will bring it, other organization. But I'm telling you this because I run an organization, disaster relief, and I've been in disasters, and this is very important to special mothers with babies to have a drinkable water, to have water for the milk, and it's amazing. And this is very important too. This is, you know, when you climb it through the stand, and it will, you know, we're gonna show you now. We're gonna show you how to run it, and I'm gonna drink the water. Promise you, I'm gonna drink the water. Bless you all. Enjoy the video, and remember, always put your glasses on. Bless you. Bye-bye. We're going to start our experiment. As you can see, all the assembly, we did the assembly as we showed you at the beginning of this video, how we did the assembly. Now we're gonna start the fire. That's the heat. And we have to keep our eyes on the thermometer. When it reaches 100, we're gonna slow it down. This way, that's when it's going to start evaporating. Let's start. This is a survival kit when you are in an emergency, which is disaster areas, or when you are in a poor area and you have dirty water. So what do? Well, you do this assembly. You'll get it. Most of this assembly is on Amazon. You get the flask, round flask. You get the 3-way, you get the thermometer, you get the condenser, and you get this end. This is the hose that comes from the water line, as you can see. So water comes here and goes around. And this is the outlet of the water. So let's see how it's gonna happen. Now we are heating up the water. And the temperature, it's getting 45 degrees. When it reaches 100, evaporate, you know, it's gonna start evaporating, and the vapor is gonna go up here and goes around the condenser where the cold water goes in, and it's gonna come out over there very clean. This is, they call it very simple distillation. So it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be really something you do in an emergency. And what you can do, this is 250 ml. You could do 1 liter ml to do more water. We're doing it on a small scale now, just to show you. This is, I urge everybody, you know, to get these kits and keep them in your house. And the water, it's getting 55 degrees now. It's slowly rising up. You see how dirty the water is? And it's gonna come very clean. The heat is gonna kill all the bacteria. It's reaching 60 degrees now. We'll increase a little bit. to lower it a little bit because it's gonna start doing it. And remember, you know what we said at the beginning of the video. We said in the water we put a boiling stone in it, so to boil it faster. It's reaching now 65 degrees. Almost 70 degrees now. Slowly it's going. You see, we don't rush the heat because it's not gonna be good. You never rush the heat. This will be good, you know, when a family has kids and all that, they need water for their milk, you know, a lot of things, you know, especially when it's really the water is not clean. This will work in any disaster. When the water is not clean, even in Africa, most probably they use this technique. It's very simple distillation. It's getting close to 80 degrees now. We're gonna see the vapor very soon. $82. Let's keep it going up. I see bubbling. Start to bubble. Start to bubble. Start to bubble. As you can see. Start to bubble. Yep. Start to bubbles now. Yep, it starts to vapor now. There you go. We're reaching exactly 100 degrees. 100 degrees. And now we're gonna see the water coming out. Watch this. Watch this. Now the vapor is going from here, and as you can see, it's going there. Watch it soon, people. Look at it. Look where the water goes. Look where the water goes. Look at where the water goes. Right there. Starts going. Slowly but surely. See the water coming? See the water goes here around, and here you go. It comes down. It comes down very clear and clean water. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna drink this water, people. I'm gonna drink it just to show you how clean that water is. How reliable our method is. This is a pure chemistry, but it's really, this is when you use chemistry in real life. Life science. You see, it keep going. The vapor going. You see, and because the condenser, the water, the cold water, let it goes there.
Condenses the vapor.
clean. As you can see, the amount of water is a little, but we suggest, if you have big family, 1 liter flask will do amazing. This is, we use 250. And then the trick in this, you don't fill more than half of the flask. Otherwise, you're gonna have big problem. Always you fill half of the flask. So if you have 1 liter flask, you fill it to half, which is 500 ml. So we're doing 125 ml basically now. And you can see the water, the clear water. And temperature will be 100, 105. That's the temperature is reaching. You see, it's very simple technique, but very, very reliable, and you need it, people. All right. You know what we're gonna do now? We're gonna have to take the water, and I'm gonna show you that water is very drinkable. So I'm gonna take it out of here and just replace it here. I'm gonna show you. This is the water right here. Maybe it's a little warm, but here you go. It's very drinkable and tasty. All right? That's how we do it, people. Bless you all.